What's going on, everybody? Gorilla Ray here. Today I'm bringing you a video going over exotic weapons and weapons in general in the game of Destiny. Whether it should cost more to get the weapons, whether it should be so easy to get certain weapons, the random loot, the random rewards on Crucible. I'm just going to be going over kind of an overall of all of it. So first off, I just want to tell you guys the gameplay in the background is the first game that I used the Suros regime in. Now I just got it because I bought it from Xur, and that's going to be another topic I talk about, but going over the Suros regime, this weapon is said to be probably the best auto rifle in the game. The Mythoclast, of course, is probably the best even after the nerf, but still the Suros regime holds its own, and Destiny is still talking about nerfing this gun. But in general, should you be able to buy the best gun in the game? In my books, the auto rifle, the Suros regime. Should you be able to buy it for just the measly 23 strange coin? Now, there's been talk about maybe trying to raise the cost of the weapons that you can buy from Xur on the weekends to 46, like doubling it, or maybe like 45 or so, because doing the weeklies and dailies and just general playing the game, it is not hard at all to get 23 strange coins. Now, people may disagree, but I feel like the weapons that you get, you should have to work towards them and earn them through hard work and grinding, and this is a grind game, and if you guys don't know that by now, then you guys haven't played the game much. But this game, I feel you should have to work towards that gun. Like the Mythoclast, you have to do it on hard mode, and you have a really rare chance of getting the gun. And that's why I didn't agree with the nerf. I did think that people who got the gun should be able to use it to their advantage. I do think it was a little overpowered, so maybe just a little less, but not 35% less. But anyways, the next topic that I want to talk about is whether Destiny should change it. Now, Destiny has been having a lot of complaints because the game didn't live up to expectations. People didn't think the game was as good as it should be for the 10 years that it took to work on it. But in general, Destiny is taking into consideration all of the complaints, and they are trying to work at it, so you have to give them a little credit. So far, I mean, we're still playing the game. It's not a bad game. It's a very fun game. I love playing it. There are definitely the flaws, but overall, the game is a good game, and you can't take that away from Destiny. It's still a very good game. But next topic I want to talk about, like I said, was the loot in the game. Should Destiny change and Bungie change the loot system? Should you be able to get weapons and better armor by doing better in the Crucible or even on Strike? Say you have the better score and the most kills, the least amount of deaths, you know, in Strike. Should you get a better reward for doing that, or should it be random like it is now? This is a very, very highly talked about topic because people are always complaining, oh, look at this game, I got 30 kills with the 8 KD, and the guy who had 5 kills with the 0.5 KD gets an exotic weapon. I see that as kind of a bad scenario, because Destiny talks about you need to be earning your weapons, and when the game was being made, they said they want to make the weapons that you get to be earned and have to be worked for, and technically I don't think that's really happening right now, because it is so easy to get these guns, and it's the random drops, and you can do so terribly. You can join in at the last minute on a random strike and get an exotic. I actually had that happen to me the other day. I was doing a level 24 with my 27 Hunter just to get some Vanguard marks up, and a guy joined literally probably 30 seconds before we ended the last boss, and he ended up getting an exotic hand cannon, the Hawkmoon. And I'm just sitting there, I'm thinking, he did not earn that weapon. You didn't earn it. You didn't even, I don't even think he had a kill actually in that strike. So should it be that way? I mean, obviously if I'm the one who joins in late and get it, it's going to be a different story. but I still would feel bad and feel like I didn't earn it. So overall, the weapons that we get from Destiny should have to be worked for. I don't think they are being sought after as much because they're so easy to get now. That's another thing I wanted to talk about, was people know that it's not that hard to get certain weapons. I mean, you can get very good weapons just by doing the Vanguard strikes and getting reputation and getting Vanguard marks. You can get the before I got the Cerberus Regime, I was using the Shadow Price, I think it's called, and it's a very similar kind of gun to the Cerberus Regime, and to be honest, it held its own in the entire game and the entire time I had it. So the weapons that you get really depend on your gameplay as well. So this Cerberus Regime, I mean, a lot of people use it because, I mean, obviously Xur just had it this last weekend for sale for a measly 23 strange coins, which everybody seemed to have, and now everybody is running around with it in the Crucible. So you can kind of understand why I feel that people should have to work a little harder to get these great weapons like the Cerberus Regime and like the Icebreaker last weekend. You could buy possibly the best sniper rifle in the entire game just by having 23 strange coins. Now, I bought both of them, of course, and I didn't earn those before them, so I can't really complain in that sense because I did buy them and I do use them after buying them. But I still feel like I didn't deserve to get those guns yet because I didn't put enough work into it or didn't have the best score, the most amount of kills or anything like that. I mean, just being able to buy the best gun, like I've stated a couple times now, for just 23 strange coins seems like and I guess I understand why they do this, because they understand that a lot of people don't have as much time as like me and a lot of other fairly avid gamers who put in quite a lot of hours on Bungie. I'm just about at 100 hours now, which, I mean, isn't bad, but I've seen people who are already over the 200 limit, and people who don't play the game as much. I do understand why they probably have it at 23 strange coins because of that factor, that people who don't play it as much should be able to buy good guns. But I don't agree that you should be able to buy the best weapon in the game. I can understand if you can buy a very good legendary, like maybe Xur brings on the weekend, as well as the exotics, a couple legendaries that cost 23 strange coins, and then up the exotics to like 46, like double it or something. Now, a lot of people probably disagree with me, maybe some of you agree with me, but let me know in the comments below. I want to know what your guys' favorite weapon is so far in Destiny, your favorite class, your hunter, your warlock, your titan. But anyways, thanks for sticking around for this fairly long game and video. I just hope you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from, and let me know again, like I said, in the comments if you agree, disagree. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe for more Destiny content, and I will see you all later.